Hello, welcome to Life Horoscope. We're going to look at the horoscope predictions for the month of May. At the end of this video, I'll also explain in detail about our services, and I'll make sure to give you clarity on understanding your horoscope predictions. I've done a lot based on the combination of zodiac sign and ascendant, so we'll update you on what services are being added. Watch the video fully. I'll be providing a lot of clarity in it. Let's look at the May monthly horoscope in detail. Our only official website is www.lifehoroscope.in. Whatever services are available, make use of them. Scorpio sign, May 2026. For Scorpio this month, I looked at whether the benefits that are expected to come from Jupiter's transit in June might start to appear in advance during May. I took an overall view of this. I also observed very closely and intensely. There are a lot of transactions happening. Specifically, if you look at it on the 15th of May, the Sun and Mercury are exactly in the 7th house for Scorpio. Here, the Sun plays an important role for you because with the Lord of the 10th house, it relates to your profession and your identity. But on the 14th of May, Venus and Jupiter come together exactly in the 8th house. Both financial planets are joining together in the 8th house. Saturn is in the 5th house, Rahu in the 4th house, Mars in the 6th house, and the Moon in the 11th. This is the planetary position. Now, what can I say in response to this? When I read and analyze all of this thoroughly, I considered every aspect: job, career, money, finance, family, relationships, and marriage. 6 lakh rupees. So Guru is in the same house, 8,000 is correct, Shukran is in the 7th, Surya is in the 7th, Surya is in the second half, first half, Surya is exalted in the 6th. From the 6th to the 7th, that's not a problem. In the 5th, Shani, on Saturday, Rahu. So with this kind of planetary alignment, will the work started this month succeed? Is there anything positive? Will something taken up succeed? I kept thinking and thinking about it. Only the Sun is a bit so-so. Your work is your duty, your responsibilities, your efforts, your duties. All of this you will do properly, that much I understand. But as for whether everything will go in your favor, or whether everything will happen the way you think, or whether you will get everything you expect, those things I can't say. So what does that mean? For those of you born under the Virgo sign in May 2026, here's a valuable idea I want to share. If you are planning to make an investment, you can postpone it by a month. Because if Venus and Jupiter are in the 8th house, this is not the right time to invest money expecting returns. Especially now, there could be issues related to lending and borrowing money, investments, and business investments. Instead, you can focus on making efforts in your job, career, or profession. But it won't be as acceptable as you think. Something is happening, but it's not happening fully. It's not being accepted the way you expect it to be. It doesn't come across as very satisfying. That kind of situation is not being shown. So in that area, it's good for you to think carefully before acting, Scorpio. Next is family relationships. In this area too, you can see chances for unnecessary arguments, some misunderstandings, or some confusion. So without thinking, don't lose your sense of judgment in haste or speed and develop unnecessary conflicts. So overall, students, let me just talk about them. You don't have any problems with money or work. If studies are the only concern for them, then only for you. The aspect of the Sun and Mercury is favorable. For Scorpio sign students, things are a bit better. Overall, what can we say? This month will bring a bit of tension. There will be some stress and tension. There will be some confusion. Financially, sometimes it may not seem like the plan is going correctly. Sometimes it will make you double check yourself. Sometimes it will make you overthink, and sometimes there will be some confusions as well. Sometimes you'll wonder, will it always be like this for Scorpio? But all this won't last for too long. At most, it will only be until the 31st of May. Will there not be even a single good day? It's not like that. I wouldn't say that. What I'm saying is, overall, it's 110 days. For about 110 days, there will be some confusion, some business matters, some ups and downs, that's all. Otherwise, overall, you can consider it as not bad. Things are good, things are fine. What you thought was great has happened. What you expected is going to come true. We are achieving things, but it's not going to be so amazing or extraordinary that you'll be saying, wow, or oh my. That's what I'm saying. Other than that, there's nothing else. So for those belonging to the Scorpio sign, whatever efforts or financial matters you have, you can postpone them a bit. If you're trying something new, you can act after giving it some thought. Whatever the effort may be, if it is related to job, career, or profession, you can take a little more time. So overall, this May 2026 seems to be a period where you need to take some time, put in effort, and achieve things gradually. I also considered whether there might be any impact in terms of health. When you look closely at the 6th house, Mars is exactly positioned in the 6th house. From the 11th of May, Saturn will move into Aries. Your ruling planet Mars will be in the 6th house as a Viparita Raja Yoga. Because of that, there won't be any heat-related illnesses. There will be resistance and anger. This is a period where you may experience some mental stress without any particular reason. All of this will be felt by Scorpio. Scorpio is on the list of zodiac signs that are prone to being ruled by emotions. So if you can avoid being overly emotional this time and instead maintain some meditation, calmness, and peace, you will be able to think better and do things better. Let me tell you, this is just based on the general characteristics of this zodiac sign. You don't have to take it as absolute. Some people may have a different ascendant, your dasa or bhukti might have changed, your birth chart might be good, and things may be going well for you according to your planetary periods. In that case, there is no need to worry about this. So, for Scorpio, in an overall view, May 2026 is it's going to be an average period, somewhat mediocre. You might have to postpone many things. In many matters, you need to wait and do things later. If you act with patience and wisdom instead of rushing, the next month will be favorable for you astrologically. I'm telling you this in advance. Congratulations, what you just saw was a new prediction for the month. Many people asked about Rasi and Lagna, and I am preparing that as well. But when it comes to monthly predictions, since we break it down into many segments, separating Rasi and Lagna is a big job. I'm trying to do that, but according to your Rasi, you can easily separate it yourself. If you are looking at the results for your Rasi, just consider the Lagna as the same as your Rasi name, and it will be very clear and easy to understand. Still, I will try my best. And one more thing I want to add here. Many people have asked about the services I offer, what services I provide, and what I offer. We offer a lot of services and we'll give you a list. Look, wherever you are in the world, whether you're in Canada, Malaysia, Singapore, Australia, or even in India, whether you're in North India, South India, Chennai, or Coimbatore, wherever you are, if you need a service, whatever it may be regarding, we'll handle it very practically. For example, if you have a question about a job or career, like whether you should change your job or not, or if your Rasi is favorable for that, that's a basic question. I'm already answering those kinds of questions in this video itself, so you don't even need a consultation for that, okay? After that, for what else would you need it? For your Rasi and then your Lagna, I've already given you that in the video, so you don't really need it for that either. Okay, beyond that, if you're unable to connect your Dasha Bhukti or your birth chart, if the Rasi predictions don't seem to match exactly, if some things are happening and some things aren't, then somewhere something isn't matching. In essence, it means that the details of your birth chart and your Dasha Bhukti details are not aligning. That's why you would need a consultation. When you need such a service, whether it's about a job, a business, or an investment plan, you can easily get help. There are astrologers on our team, and you can approach them easily. Our customer relationship office numbers are displayed, and our website is www.lifehoroscope.in. On the website, there are many services and different types of service charges. Next, if you look at it, when it comes to Vastu, many people in a hurry book a house or a flat when buying property. You book it or you book an individual villa, or if you're going to build a house, you only have a basic idea about it, right? When it comes to buying a house, you wonder if this number is okay, if this facing is okay, if this number is auspicious, if this facing is good, or if changing any of the rooms would be better. These are all just basic ideas, right? For that, I've already provided free videos under the title Learn Vastu. I've given you 22 levels of free videos, and I've explained everything clearly in those. If you still have any doubts after that, or if you need a consultation, you can opt for it. That's about Vastu. Next comes astrology. For example, in horoscopes, many people do marriage matching. Small things. Whether it's a bit of courage or a love relationship or even marriage matching, from what we've seen, a lot of people make mistakes at this point. They'll check horoscope compatibility. If all 10 out of 10 points match, they'll declare it as super and finalize it. So this kind of mere compatibility is just the first level of criteria. After that, you need to read the planets in the horoscope, how strong Mars is and how far it will take the relationship. How strong Venus is, to what extent it helps develop unity, how strong Jupiter is, how it influences family life, financial life, and matters related to children, how all these are integrated to lead a life. If you get married without analyzing all this, sometimes it just doesn't work out. So if you need guidance in this area, you can use a consultation. After this comes numerology. For a newborn baby, when selecting a name, just an idea of which letter matches. Should you choose a name only based on the star, or are there other options in the horoscope? What kind of vibration can you bring in? What number can you use? All these come under numerology calculations. After that, gemology. Many people have asked about it. I have made a lot of videos about jump-starting with gems, and I have done plenty of videos on gemology. So, Rasi Prakasam, some people say, let's wear a birthstone, but just wearing it won't bring results. If you want wealth, you need to carefully observe your second house. Which planet dominates there? Which planet in that house can bring income? If you wear a gemstone based on that, you will get money. So for money, family, love, relationships, there is a specific gem for each. For health aspects, there is another one. So for each purpose, there is a separate gem. What do you need? which planetary period Desu is running, does this suit that period? All these are analyzed and calculated before recommending, and only then will you get results. As far as gemstones are concerned, our team also provides this service for you. We can arrange and provide it clearly. Next is Rudraksha. So, divine belief. Some people have strong spiritual beliefs. So, Rudraksha is used. How many faces, Mukhi, should you wear? For what purpose should you wear it? Are there any conditions for that? You can also come and check all this. There is consultation available for that as well. Next, if you look at it in this consultation, that is, when we look at what all services have been added. For example, there are many astrologers in the team. If you have a question but don't have time to talk, you can only ask them because your life is so busy. But if you want to know something, you can approach them by mail or online and get a voice clip. Then regarding horoscopes, if you don't have your horoscope with you, or if you don't have a clear horoscope, or if you only have the Vakya Panchangam written and not the Tirukanita Panchangam, or if there's no clarity in the corrections, at such times when you apply for a horoscope online, you'll get a lot of detailed pages very clearly. This will come to you as a soft copy by email. Now, since many people approach us wanting the traditional handwritten horoscope, just like in the old days, we've prepared that as well. In a book, in one view, it will look beautiful and neat. You'll be amazed when you see it. We can also write the horoscope by hand, clearly and beautifully, just like the traditional way. It takes a bit more time, but that service has also been added. After that, pyramids. I've mentioned many times that I believe a lot in pyramids. I have energized everything, my office, my house, with these pyramids. Wherever I go, I use them. I have recommended them to many of you as well. You can use them for Vastu correction, for educational purposes, for bringing happiness and peace at home, for removing negative energy. These pyramids are extremely useful for all of that. For luck, fortune, money, everything, you can use these. So these are also available on our site and you can make use of them too. We keep adding many such services. Just go through our website. If you take a look at it, you'll get an idea. www.lifehoroscope.in. The service is now recently, I have given a lot of videos about Guru Payarchi. For each zodiac sign, I have explained in great detail and clarity what the effects are for each position of Guru and also what the effects are from his aspect. If you asked about Rasi and Lagna, I have provided that as well. It was a really tough job, I felt, because I combined all 11 zodiac signs and 12 ascendants and made that video for almost 140 combinations. That kind of combination is what I have given in the video. Check that out too. Share it with many of your friends and acquaintances. Because I've been making these astrology videos for so many years, there's only one thing I want to say. So far, we've reached a lot of people thanks to your support. Please continue to support us, share with your friends and relatives. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Why am I saying all this? Because doing this service is a really tough job. You can never satisfy everyone with astrology service, and I am not God. I'm not a deity, I'm just a human. I only share with you the knowledge that God has given me. I can't claim that I'm number one in the world or that I'm the best, because that's simply not true. I only share with you what I know, to the best of my ability. I guide you as much as I can. I observe every transit carefully before giving you predictions. I provide both global news and individual zodiac predictions. I give you updates for every transit. This is what I've been doing regularly. I think I'm nearing 20 years in this field, serving for almost 20 years. It's been a long journey, so I'm preparing to provide even better service as much as I can. If there are any videos you want, please share them in the comments. I will do the best for you. Thank you. Thanks for watching Life for Horoscope. Please continue to support me. I will also continue to give you my best support. May the Almighty bless all of us. Thank you and goodbye. I will meet you again in another program. This is Shankar Narayan signing off.